Hi Taurus, welcome into your mid-September 2024 money and career tarot reading. Do excuse my struggling voice, it was truly a long weekend for myself, but let's jump into the tarot cards and see what Spirit has for us. For the remainder of September for a Taurus, money and career, Ace of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. There's a new beginning of importance, all right? I feel as if somebody's investing and moving into or getting ready to move into at least a new place of residence. Congratulations. This definitely could be in regards to work, career, status is what they want to finish that with. Gaining a new position for somebody, even if it's not the exact time period, to spark the beginning of working there or working on it for somebody at home, remote if you will. But it could be in regards to a new promotion, pay raise, something of the sort. Somebody is shifting to a new department within the same company, and this is going to feel very divinely guided and more comfortable, more suited and aligned for you. But the way you utilize your mind and your passion and how those are intertwined in the remainder of September, and even before then, very, very significant. The ease that you're able to acquire this new beginning shows the purposefulness, the guided aspect, interesting wording, how guided and supported by spirit and even your intuition your path is. But yeah, look at this, the Empress card at the bottom of the deck. We're giving birth to a whole new reality, okay? Or at least getting ready to, because it feels like things have been too devil cardish for so long, and you may still at this point in the remainder of the month feel overworked for some, overburdened, a sense of lack, right? You gain this amount of money when need be, or this amount and this amount, and then it goes like the wind, okay? Because of obligations, bills, inflation, right? And I feel as if Spirit's saying you're needing to recognize that things are going to feel more affordable for you moving forward, and that's really hard to digest and believe. I get it, but for somebody, for example, you're shifting towards a cheaper area or place to live, and that'll help you budget and save and spend less on at least that aspect of your life. You know what I mean? So it is up to you, obviously, to manage your finances wisely, but that's just one example. Or of course, this could be that pay raise, promotion, or new employment opportunity, or even a new business idea I didn't mention for somebody, or an expansion for your current one or two. And this is going to leave the money flowing in more, where I don't see, if that's the case, you adjusting an expense like your living situation or something of the sort, you know what I mean? Or even your car, where you're making more, and now that leaves obviously more financial comfort and stability. But it does feel like the 10 of Wands does give you the feeling of having a lot on your plate, all right? Interesting wording, because it obviously is giving me that feeling as well. But it's this vibe and energy of you shifting forward and feeling like things are somewhat heavy, right? Due to obligations, responsibilities, your wants and needs feeling pushed to the forefront at times to avoid being completely or all one with that heaviness, or giving it more weight and power, or adding to it, right? Than you need to, or you should be. I hope that was the best wording. But they're also saying, if you look at this imagery, travel's coming to mind. Where do you want to go? I know for me, I have said multiple times in the universe, spirit, my guides, even new ones, are ultra clear in regards to where I wish to travel, first and second. All right, first of which is going to be to a specific place on the east coast of the States, and then I'm going to hop down to see my family. But outside of the States, I really desire to visit Japan, and I have for a long time. And so where do you want to go? And if you don't want to travel anywhere far, that's fine, right? But it could be a closer vacation, if you will, a place to get away. You're gaining clarity in regards to what you're manifesting, all right? Being powerful and skilled in that sense. 444 on the timestamp. I really feel like this is a time of alignment and protection, and feeling a smooth transition taking place, and will more so after this month is wrapped up. It's not meant to feel like a difficult time for the most part, but it's meant to feel like things are getting easier, right? It's meant to feel like things are falling into place. And I know it's easier said than done. I know it's rather easier said than actually heard and digested, but you need to believe that that's actually the case at this point, putting aside, regardless of what difficulties you have been rewinding further back, have dealt with. But the Six of Wands being the other one on the board that came out originally, because I really feel like there's victory. You put in the effort, and Spirit saying take a bow. Other people in your world at a distance and up close may even want you and push you to take a bow. This Taurus collective has been through a lot, and it feels like this victory is going to be refreshing, to say the very least. The color yellow is of significance, as well as black. Formal vibes, but happy vibes. That's what you generally will be bringing to the table. But then again, if you're feeling like the Nine of Wands, or again, overworked like the Devil card, or affected by temptation for somebody, limit that or remove it altogether then you need to take care of yourself. You need to readjust here and there. But adaptation is taking place. If you're working a job where you need to adapt quite often or just randomly, that's going to be easily done, okay? Using your experiences, your knowledge that you've gained, and your intuition and spirit all the meanwhile. It's this feeling of you at times when working and navigating through the remainder of the month in general, but also managing your finances and gaining finances. You are utilizing your intuition and even spiritual guidance when you don't even realize it. I guarantee at other points it may feel very obvious, at least in the intuitive department, or maybe at least in the spiritual department. It's one or the other, if not both, like for myself. But there are moments when you don't even realize you're using these powerful skill sets, powers within you and outside of you. But people are impressed, and I feel as if there's somebody drawn to the reading where an important person, whether you want to view them as important or not, feels very authority figure-esque. They were very impressed for you once upon a time before this time period, and this is increasing as we speak, okay? This is increasing and being spoken upon, and I feel as if I'm hearing you're treasured. Now, this could as well be applicable for you in two different situations at most, and I feel like this is going to be for me, obviously, this channel, this business, and my serving job. But you're going to feel as if people need your help, okay? People need your help. Getting something approved will be easy. Getting something proved or proving something will be easy. Somebody's proving their pay, their income. Someone else is trying to get an approval for a loan. I don't know if we mentioned that already. Regardless of the process and the information and declines and whatnot that's happened up until this point, the approval will feel easy. Don't question what you're meant to apply to, what you're meant to avoid, accomplish. Don't question who and what you're meant to associate yourself with at this time, because it feels like things are happening very, very purposely and strategically. And it's stuff that you can't really, or maybe you're not meant to fully get until a later date, right? So just trust in divine orchestration is what I'm getting. Let's keep pulling. I'm gonna put these two aside. You're going to be feeling very neat as well, all right? It's as if you choose to, and I'm not surprised to hear this in a Taurus reading, in a very magical way you choose to take your time, or at least do things in a very swift, organic, and experienced way, but not forcing it, not rushing. And then it gets done in a clean or cleaner, neat kind of way. Maybe there's a little mess to clean up is what I'm getting, or just a little stumble along the way, but then you don't have to spend a ton of time picking up after yourself, or a ton of time struggling, you know what I mean? So they're reminding you that the pace that you end up going at, slow and steady does, in this case, win the race. What you have at hand will be manageable. You need to understand that. And people can wait. Because I do sense that, say, especially for those of which who are in customer service, it could be as well providing a service or a product through a business or two. There's at least some people throughout the remainder of September that need to relax and regain their patience, be more so one with it, because you're only one person. Definitely reminds me of me serving, and people will choose to scream or just become rude or grumpy or just impatient. And it's this feeling of me and my server friends, coworkers, and even boss figures thinking and expressing, look around. If you were like my only table, for example, sorry, I didn't mean to say that would be one thing, right? But I'm clearly running around like a chicken without a head. Have some patience and be more understanding. Anyways, the Hermit card coming out, you're going to be thinking about justice in the midst of alone time, for some accomplishing alone. But I really feel as if you're going to be glowing more in the remainder of September than you have been. And I feel as if there might be certain moments where you do need to catch your breath or regain it because you're losing your breath. But I do feel as if this collective is going to be gaining certain levels of justice, whether you want to believe it, be one with it or not. But remember, you're a manifester and a co-creator with spirit, several different spirits. And I feel as if you need to remember, if you're not going to be one with the justice that I'm telling you is coming in for you between now and the end of this month, don't be surprised when it feels like less of which is coming in, or it just doesn't come in yet or at all. Okay? You do have control in that sense. So they're saying control your mind. Control your mind. And I'm also feeling sort of a chill head up in the sky. Okay, no, head up in the air. Sort of, is that the right wording? Sort of way of being and carrying yourself, accomplishing. Chin up is what I'm getting phrase-wise, because I feel as if you have been through a lot once again, and you are very good at what you do. Okay, you're looking and feeling better for the most part, or at certain points, in comparison to recently. If you felt somebody, if not multiple people, were noticing you in different energy recently, get ready for the remainder of September, because I feel as if there's this chill, grounded, less negatively affected, confident way about you that people are feeling drawn to. It's like you start talking to somebody at work or in general. It could be at a store, and it's like they're locked in. They're just amazed that they're feeling maybe healed all the meanwhile, and they want to get to know this new version of you. Love it. And that is at least somehow going to positively affect where you're working, what you're doing for work, or maybe in regards to acquiring something of importance. But the Three of Wands, they're pushing you to remember how easily you've acquired what you needed in the past. You know, the amount of times I've gotten a place to reside, to live, without literally having to prove anything. You know, no credit score check, no proof of income. It literally just my ability to bond and persuade, convince, and just, push forward. And then I get the opportunity. And I know for me, my next place to live is going to be, need at least a couple things to prove, but it's still going to be easy, right? So they're reminding you of the past in that sense, in one if not multiple ways to remind you, don't stress, okay? It's going to come to be easily. And they're also saying, at this point along your path, in a general sense, Taurus, Taurus, I said that really weird, what's meant to be won't feel like a tug of war with the universe, with that person, that opportunity, situation. It's not going to feel like 18 million obstacles and whatnot have to be overcome, jumped over, stepped over to acquire it. It will just come to be with the necessary steps taken to make it happen, and all the meanwhile manifesting or co-creating it with spirit. Just got to get that out there. But yeah, you're thinking forward. You're thinking forward a lot. But it's almost this feeling of you doing something in a very mundane sort of riding a bike kind of, you know what I mean? Like you've done it a million times kind of way, and then you blink out in the middle of which, try to snap out of that and be more one with the present moment, because you're going to miss something or maybe mess something up, or just regret it in one way, shape, or form. This has been an amazing reading. I will leave it at that, okay? So if this was truly helpful, obviously, don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Everything is down below. You can always keep that reading general or pick a subject or two to focus upon. I'm sending you so much love and light.